And we're back. We're back. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Payback is a Lich, our campaign where, shall we say, all our party are made of decrepit individuals that are falling apart and are trying to get their pieces together and keep their bones attached to their body. Yes, this is a campaign where the premise is we have a full party of liches. They started at level 17. They're all above level 20 and beyond now, where the entire party is made of different types of liches with different motivations. All of them, however, are opportunistic and are interested in some sort of vendetta against the lich god Vecna. This campaign follows a very unsuccessful campaign of Vecna Eve of Ruin, and it has where the party of so-called heroes there got Vecna wiped the floor with them, and they failed catastrophically and condemned the entire multiverse to their failure. But there's still hope, I guess you could say, or perhaps we really shouldn't put our hopes in this party. Turns out that there is Vecna has made a certain number of enemies in the multiverse that see this as an opportunity to go there and usurp and take what he has built and picked up from there, probably better under new management, right, guys? I mean, if you're gonna reshape reality and threaten the entire multiverse with your plans, you might as well do it yourselves. I mean, your colors are more pretty. And yes, throughout this campaign, we're on episode 37. Two timelines have merged. One was home to the 9 o'clock liches, which included a sixth member of the party, which was Necrolumpa, who became a lich after fighting against Vecna and had her flesh corrupted by his magic. And the other timeline birthed the Left Hand Horrors, where Necrolumpa was Vecna's apprentice. And the sixth member of the party was Drazov. And Drazov, in the original timeline, the one with the 9 o'clock liches, was Vecna's apprentice. So they kind of switched seats in the two timelines. And that's the main difference, because most of most things in the timelines was exactly the same, only 10 minutes apart. And Vecna apparently has made a sloppy wish. Apparently he didn't pay attention to his words, and he ended up creating this confluence of timelines, swapping the player's perspective during this campaign without their knowledge, actually. They began as what began, I should say, as a timeline shuffle has spiraled into this multiversal arms race to assemble the rod of 7 parts, so that with this rod they could find a way to defeat Vecna. And indeed, it turns out they discovered that there are 2 rods out there. They've managed to assemble one of them, and it's kind of a mix and match between the alternative selves of the 9 o'clock liches and the Left Hand Horrors and a newbie now in the party. So it's a kind of mixed match of the two parties of PCs that started this. And they assembled the rod of 7 parts, and they discovered that it is actually a key to a more powerful artifact, a more ancient artifact, something that Vecna, the god of secrets, wished it would remain a secret. He wished that this obelisk, this one of the last remaining obelisks created by a civilization of creatures called the spell weavers, has survived the ages and is kept in a very protected by very powerful magic that doesn't exist anymore, in a buried ziggurat. And the rod of 7 parts apparently was created, and it has the power to open the door and the defenses of this place. The party gave the rod to their patron, an ex-ally of Vecna named Volkar, who now seeks to destroy Vecna, and they've been having some fun in this buried dungeon. They started by finding lots of fun traps and some weird cult of a construct or elementals or whatever the hell they are that managed to summon this creature that they couldn't even imagine it existed. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's get to know our party tonight. First and foremost, we have Drazov, who is wearing the crown of lies, who he took from his other self after he cast a wish to take that crown of lies from Kaz. So that was kind of a two-step plan, well executed, or at least was clumsily executed, but it panned out well. And he is a sentient magic connoisseur, and probably has his own fan club somewhere inside his laboratory, where he's probably running experiments on them in an alternative timeline. Drazov, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Oh yes, well, as always, I am Yinval the Unspeakable. Although, don't tell anyone, as I am still in disguise as Necrolumpa. And things are going pretty well. This mirror creature is a bit of an obstacle, but I am looking forward to dissecting it once we're done with it.
Amazing. Yes, Drazov has a lot of side effects from his forbidden experiments, and one of them is that apparently he forgets his name every time he introduces himself, and he is currently disguised in Necrolumpa so well that not even the gods could tell apart the two. And next we have Midge, our lichen lich, spores druid, and rot enthusiast. She's also believed to be one of Zugat Moy's brides, perhaps, but this hasn't been confirmed nor denied so far. So, Midge, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm not really the biggest fan of looking in the mirror. So, this creature is not exactly my favorite. Because not only are we looking in a mirror, we're looking in a shattered mirror because it's in a bunch of pieces, and well, it kind of makes you look really, really messed up. But I have taken on the form of a red Abishai right now, so we'll see if maybe I can do a little bit better, since I can't really cast spells without having them reflect back on me. Anyway, bye.
Fun times. Mitch always has something up her sleeve, even when her HP is low. Very, very nice character. It's nice to be a druid, and it's nice to be an undead one, I guess. And then we have Cyril, the ugly edition, of course. The original Cyril, or perhaps is this the alternative one? I already, quite frankly, I don't know. Who can tell? Either way, he's back from Avernus, annoyed, and I guess ready to gamble with reality. Cyril, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hello. I'm feeling good. Ready to get rid of this creature because, as you said, it does remind me all the time that I am no more than just the ugly Cyril, and I'll never be as pretty or as handsome as the other one. It's unfortunate, I have to say.
Well, I'm sure when you bring back Asta, if you bring back Asta, she won't mind, particularly if she's a lich as well.
At least someone can love me.
Well, there's always someone. Yes, let's keep the hopes up. Even if they are charmed, and if they don't love you, there's a potion for that as well. Very well. And then we have Ronaldo, our noble turned undead heartthrob, or heartthrob, and herald of eternal passion as well, as he merged the vestige of the evening glory, the lesser deity of well, it was once love, but now it's obsession and passion. And she was a lich herself, but one that preserves her beauty. And he's currently navigating the delicate politics of being himself's ex. Something of that nature. Ronaldo, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hello, hello. I simply don't know what to do with this mirror man. He reflects everything we throw at him. It's quite... Oh, it's exasperating. I'm beginning to feel a little bit like Ricardo. Let's hope I never stoop that low. Hey.
Very...
you, man. It wasn't very nice. But okay. It's not wrong.
Oh boy. Yes, Ricardo is Ronaldo's first and perhaps should be your last simulacrum, as the experience gotta be somewhat traumatic at this point. You wonder if this will happen to all the simulacrums. And then we have Creek, our undead bard with unkillable optimism, collector of cursed contracts and signatures from famous people around the multiverse, besties with at least one floating head who is now just dust. Creek, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Oh, hey guys, Spirit King Creek here, ready with another rendition of what he's going to be doing. I gotta say, this Mirror Man, man of many reflections, he can never be himself but always be someone else. After feeling him up, I'm thinking, I wonder if I could turn into a mirror or have mirror skin like that. Maybe I can reflect spells too. I'll have to think about that after we're live.
Very well, very well. And last but not least, we have Lich Doom, our newbie, a champion of Chronapsis, who was sent in the very last moment to help the party to deal with whatever they find in this buried ziggurat. He was once a savior of a time dragon when he was still alive, and now he is the inhabitant of this very niche and cute little corner in the multiverse, which is the portable hole that Volkar convinced him to go into, with some questionable logic that apparently convinced him because he was a bit too high. Lichdom, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight. How is the hangover? Are you managing to figure out where you are in this dark place?
3 seconds, Volkar. Yes, the one before 4 and one after 2. Sorry, he's still bothering me. Oh, the hangover is very tough. I can't really deal with all the noises in my head. I didn't realize a lich could have several different voices in one's head, but looking forward to finding that dastardly Vecna. And what's this about a mirror?
Oh yes, you have no idea what a Nera is. I guess that's going to be a fun experience for a newbie. Once you come out of that hole, the first thing you encounter outside is one of the things that even Vecna fears to encounter. Fun times. So yeah, with that, let's give our audience a little recap of what happened in the last session. Inside this buried ziggurat that the party opened, which was in fact a secret chamber or a secret basement in Necrolumpa's desert lair. Using this fully assembled now rod of 7 parts, they are exploring what lays inside. There are endless glyphs, maddening traps, cultists-like constructs, or perhaps were they elementals? You couldn't confirm. And a very ancient architectural style, I should say. I guess we could call it a doomsday chic or something like that. Something very something very post-apocalyptic. And after poking around like cursed archaeologists with Dave, our party has stumbled into a chanting room full of whispered priests that summon something horrible, a Nera, a creature from an extra-dimensional space called the mirror space. And yes, most of you don't even know what this is. It's your first time facing one. The only person in the party who has ever seen one before, but really didn't last to tell the story, was Volkar, who apparently got his ass kicked so fast that he doesn't know much about the creature except that it hurts. And round one of this fight was very tough, was very rough on our party. Round two as well. So was round three. And apparently it's establishing a trend here. But the party is learning fast. They are learning that their spells can be mirrored back to them. They are learning that they can shatter the creature's skin as much as the creature is shattering their own egos. They are learning that they're adapting, I guess, as we go along and preparing a strategic counter-strike as the next phase of this combat begins. They've managed to push this creature to return into mirror space, and they started to break all the mirrors that this creature had summoned into this buried cigarette, and now they're ready for more. As we ended up the last session with this creature coming out of the one last mirror they forgot to break. Was right there in front of Creek, but he didn't have the movement to get there. So yes, mirror horror. I guess if you guys have a problem looking in the mirror, I guess it's your perfect time for you to keep shattering mirrors throughout this session. And let me bring you guys back to where we were the last time. And guys, as I did before, I'm gonna give you all a few moments to strategize and think about what do you want to do, because it turns out that the Nera just came out in front of Creek, and right there in the hallway, you still have a Balgura there. Necrolumpa, quote-unquote Necrolumpa, which is actually Drazov disguised as Necrolumpa, is concentrating on summoning that demon. Ricardo is in bad shape but still standing. Volkar is flying around in a broom just like an old witch and an old witch lich, and with a sanctuary on himself. Cyril also flying around, concentrating on... Cyril, remind us, what are you concentrating on?
I actually can't remember. I know it's not flying because I have my carpet.
No, haste on Midge.
Haste on Midge. And Midge's concentrating on shape change, correct, Midge?
Yep. Yes, that's correct.
Very well.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is in good shape. And then we have Creek. Creek's currently concentrating on invulnerability. And he is the frontliner of this party who is never in the front line. And he's...
Oh yeah, I got this. I'll touch him up.
and Creek is also flying, thanks to his... Not flying. You're not flying? Oh yes. What is it? Why do you have a little flying there? Very well. And with that, and Creek, you guys shatter all the mirrors that the Nera had created, except for one that was on the ground.
The one like down here, right?
No, up to the north. Yeah. end of the hallway to your left, Red Midge. And and yes, it seems it's time for the second phase. But before we start that, I'm gonna give you guys a few moments to strategize.
Second phase.
Second phase of this
Second
combat.
phase.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah, that means
Ronaldo's riding
something's
the
about to
beetle.
change. He's gonna throw something.
No.
Nah.
Oh,
Legend? I
yeah.
don't think
Okay.
so. He wouldn't do that to us.
So, what?
You heard our cries of pain. This is almost over, right?
Idea for the party. What if we
Yes, go ahead.
What if we let me switch? I do unsettling words. I press shatter again as an action to break the last mirror, and then I just run out of there. So then Nera has to like chase after us.
In my head, I feel like we need the Inera in the mirror to destroy it.
True, but I know
Yeah,
there'll
if we
be more
destroy the
mirrors
mirror, no, because remember, it ripped open. It created a portal. It like ripped open a portal. So I
Could
don't
be a
know
one-time
that.
thing. Could be worth trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm just thinking. There's nothing stopping it from just creating more portals.
I'm thinking
just
if
have
we
to
can
keep
get it back in
working.
that like main room, and we can use the fire beetles to like just lava breath it,
Yeah.
like one after another, just burn it down, like melt it, while the Balgura just goes ham, smashing
Yeah.
it.
Don't forget, you got red Midge too. As long as I can
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
concentration, I can bash it pretty well too.
Yeah, and you're hasted too.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, I think
can-
like as far as non like spell casting things goes, that's probably our best bet. But we have to
Well-
get it back in that room to do that.
Well, just think, because it's going to do its legendary action after one of our turns and create 3 more mirrors or 2 more mirrors. And then it's its
Yeah.
turn next after Cyril. So I might as well just destroy its way back, because it could just teleport around.
Yeah, well, I'm first.
Oh yeah,
I
I
can,
mean, definitely smash the mirror.
I can
'Cause I have-
magic missile the mirror and just get it gone.
But can you... That's the problem, though, like...
I have 60 feet of movement
Okay.
with my carpet, I believe.
Dragging you
Yes.
around by your backpack.
No, it's in the tail of my armor.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just flying by my stinger. Yeah, so I mean we could do that, and then I mean if we can all get back to the main room, it has to come back to us to destroy us, maybe.
Wait,
So
does it have, like, an ability to... I can just do AoE?
It has to pass a check for it to hit it.
Yeah,
and then
if it passes, yeah.
it can still reflect.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, yeah, maybe not the
Yeah,
worst. I
and
mean,
he's-
you could do. Okay, Mage, go on.
No. I'm just thinking out loud.
I was gonna say maybe like a fire AoE, like a fireball, purely because we're resistant. I can't remember if it's resistant or if we established if it was or not. I'm just thinking because we have the resistance due to the wish spell. What do we think?
It's reflection ability, like the
It's
things
gonna
it's
reflect
reflecting
all
won't
magic.
go through won't oh shoot, that takes concentration. I was thinking wall of force might be fun to like try and box it in. But both Cyril and I are already concentrating on other things.
And I feel like it could still just roar and create a rift and more mirrors and just escape that way.
This is something designed to fight spellcasters.
Right.
So I remember thinking the exact same thing last week.
So
And then-
this is small, guys, but I have insight fanaticism. It's not a lot, but anybody that I can see within 60 feet of me, you can make you get advantage on your attack rolls.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Is
Yeah.
that a once per turn, or is that for everyone within 60?
Until my next turn. So I can choose 4 other creatures within 60 feet of me that I can see until the start of my next turn.
Mm.
Those 4 creatures make attack rolls with advantage and can't
Wow.
be frightened.
Choose the Balgura.
Yeah, I can just do
Yeah,
unsettling
so-
words and just make it waste its legendary resistances.
Yeah.
already wasted
But as long as I can hold on to concentration, I'm gonna do some pretty good damage to it
Yeah. Well,
with my multi attack.
yeah. So, plan of action. I'll move up here. Destroy the mirror with magic missile. And then try and lure it back to us.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyone else? Any? Was
So
there
all
anyone
I'm
to
gonna
first?
do is cast a circle of power on my turn. That's
Okay.
just try to buff people. Everyone within 30 feet of me or each friendly creature has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Just to
Oh,
try
nice.
to protect you guys.
You'll be able to tank the nearest turn then, right? Because after your turn, it's gonna be the nearest.
Me?
Yeah, if you're gonna do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my my boon recovery to get half my hit points back, so I'll be at 1d2.
Oh wait,
Wait,
should I
should-
summon my girlfriend into this? I think I should bring Temptress in this.
Will she come?
I don't know.
Well,
Yes.
what she's gonna do if she can't seduce or cast spells? She's just gonna
Well,
whip
not
it.
seduce, but
Whip
she's
it.
very melee heavy as a fiend.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. The mirror creature seems to be pretty open to being seduced so far.
Yeah, look, I get all the
You probably
creatures.
feel conflicted attacking a mirror.
Yeah.
Just keeping my options open.
I mean, I guess if push comes to shove, I could turn into a Nira and try to just confuse it.
Oh wait, we could wish.
Yeah, I
anyone,
mean,
you're
holy
right.
crap, Midge can too. Now that I've seen it,
Well, do we know it's CR? Because with shape
I don't know.
change, that CR is limited to 20, but I can like take
Yeah.
its appearance with the
Yeah.
Crown of Lies.
Obviously, I think it's over
Yeah.
20 because it's going against like 5 of us, and we're like in the epic tier.
Yeah.
Legend, can
Plus
you?
the Beatles.
You don't have to tell us the CR, but would I be able to shape change into this Nira?
No.
Okay.
Okay. We all good to go?
Very well.
I think,
I'm
yeah,
good.
I think
All
we've
right.
discussed a bit.
So, yeah.
And Volkar says, "Hey, would you mind if I take just a moment to take that meat shield out of the portable hole?"
You mean the fellow with the ears and the nose? Absolutely.
Well,
Take it.
let's. I have a little surprise for him. And Volkar switch turn with Cyril. Is that okay, Cyril?
Yeah, of course.
Very well. And he will he'll open the portable hole, and as he does so, out of the portable hole Lichdom, you appear. You appear in the middle of the room, confused about what the hell is going on. And and as soon as Roll20 cooperates with me, your token will be there. But anyway, role-playing wise, you are already there. Lichdom.
It's so dark, I can't see anything. Where, Vokar, where are you? I'm supposed to be out of the hole.
Open your eyes there, Lichdoom, and you'll see the room we're in.
It's still all black, but my eyes are open. I can smell you. You reek of heartbreak. And
I think that's the Beatles around me.
no, it smells like a man who desperately misses his wife. Who? Are you okay, Cyril? I can smell some. You are very sad, aren't you? You miss her a lot. Oh, I can see again. This is great. Anyway,
the wizard whisperer.
And
Vokar,
Lichdom, I have to
I
say
think you
just
should get rid of him.
I have to say just one thing that you haven't noticed yet, but the rest of the group has it. And Cyril, it does bring some satisfaction to you to see that Vokar somehow have extracted the nose of Lichdom. He doesn't have a nose anymore.
Yeah.
I was wondering why the smell was way more intense.
Left something behind in the bag.
Cyril's gonna look to Lichdoom's gonna say, go down the hall there and take a left. And I'll see you later.
I'll see you soon.
Hey, young guy, we're having a little problem and we're thinking only a champion of Chronepsis would be able to solve. So, how about you head into the end of the hallway there and do what you do best, smash evil, right?
We're all just sending him to his death. Like, go on, you can do this.
I believe
You had a problem,
first
Vokar. You had a Cyril. I think Vokar needs his underwear changed.
That's a you job now. As the newest person here, I'm afraid.
No, I have to go down this hallway apparently.
And Lichdom, what a way to come back with a nat one. I'm gonna give you
Good to be back, everyone.
I'm gonna give you a participation inspiration.
Hey. I'll take it.
For as it's kind of a consolation prize for the nat one. Perhaps it will inspire you to roll better. And with that, Vokar who had used all his action and bonus action, and that's the end of his turn. And as a legendary action, that Nera is going to attempt to banish Creek. And is going to use its legendary action to attempt to banish you, Creek, and you gotta do a DC 22 Charisma saving throw, or you are banished into mirror space until the start of your next turn.
Was I too forward with it?
Perhaps.
You'll never know.
I say natural 20. I banish it instead. I'm kidding.
Very nice, very nice. You get inspiration for that as well, and with that, it's now the Nera's turn. Fun times, and well, let's see. As a bonus action, this creature will create more mirrors, of course, just for the heck of it. And we'll create one right here behind you, Creek, and another one where it had created before, on the floor behind you, and another one right over here. next to you. You can see all three of them, right? And that's its bonus action. And as an action, first of all, let's see if it recharges. It does not. It's going to step back into the mirror, and you see the creature coming out on this side, just halfway, just its shoulder comes out as it's going to slash you, Creek. And it's going to slash you twice with its claws. And that's a 21 and 23 to hit you.
Although those hit and they won't hurt me, could I roll a performance or deception to make it look like I hurt?
Absolutely, please do.
Amazing, let's go. Pull the liar out.
Oh god, it hurts.
You are convincing. The creature returns into that mirror and comes out in this other one behind you, right in front of Red Midge, and is going to shoot 2 darts at you, Red Midge. 2 mirror shards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 35 and a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, those both hit.
Very well.
Remember,
And
you're within my midge is within my aura. You should have a +2 to AC.
Yeah, it still puts me to that 24.
very well.
Yeah.
And that's 68.
Oh wait, hold on. Hasted gives me a bow.
+2.
What's haste give me? +2. That's 24. Plus you is 26. So
Isn't
there's
haste
only one
already
of them
accounted in your AC? What is your normal AC?
22. As a red Abishai, it's 22.
Oh, all right. So yes.
Ah, nice.
So with haste and
Nice.
Ronaldo, and in Ronaldo you
I'm at
are
a 26. 26.
you are at 26. So one of them misses.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the second one, the other one will hit for 34 points of force damage.
Okay. 34.
Yes, and you gotta roll a concentration check, DC 17.
All right. Do I do that as the Abishai or as Midge?
As you do that as the Abishai. Well, yeah, you do that as the Abishai.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Saving throw. Okay, so that's different. So 20.
Very well. And you pass. You are still concentrating on shape change, and the creature will use the remainder of its movement to step into the mirror.
Okay.
And that's the end of its turn. Red Midge,
Okay.
what would you like to do?
Okay, so we'll move forward. Oh, first thing I'll do is 1, 2, 3. Who else can I see? Who are these guys right here? Who's this?
The Beatles.
Are these, those are both the Beatles?
Yes, giant fire beetles.
So I can see Cyril, Ronaldo, the Balgura, and this beetle here all have advantage on attack rolls until my next turn.
Okay.
So this beetle, Cyril, Ronaldo, and the Balgura. And that is incite fanaticism. Is what
Wow.
that's called.
Very well.
Do you want me to post it so you can see it?
That's all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I believe you.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with 20 feet.
And Ronaldo, Cyril, the giant fire beetle, and the Balgura. If you haven't yet heard the word of the mother of dragons, Vecna, now with this incitement of your fanaticism, you feel that perhaps you should learn a little bit more. You are too ignorant about the mother of all chromatic dragons, Vecna. You should perhaps hear the next time a red Abshai comes knock at your door on a Sunday morning.
Yes.
Hello.
Can I tell you about? Yeah. So let's see. So I
about
have
our Lord and
100
Savior?
feet. Yeah. Red Abishai. So first thing it's going to do is it is going to destroy this first mirror with its first attack. Using its using its claw, a claw attack. Do you want me to roll damage for that, or is it gonna destroy?
For the mirror, what is the average damage for the claw?
Claw. 2d10 plus 6, so 17 and an 11, so 28.
Very well. So in that case, you don't have to roll.
Okay.
You've cracked
So
the mirror. That's 7 years of bad luck for you.
You know what? Mitch doesn't care. So that was 20. That was 20. Then we're going another another 12 is 32. She's gonna like bite this one, because that's the multi attack.
All right.
So she's gonna bite at it.
All right.
To destroy this one. Uh-oh.
Oh,
no. No. Take a look at
That
my
is a 7 years
Roll,
bad luck.
roll a flat d20.
Oh god.
Anyone have anything to help me out here?
Nope.
I got an inspiration. I got my participation inspiration.
Are you willing to let me have it? Or are you
Of
gonna keep it to yourself?
Of course.
All right, so we're gonna roll that again, Legend.
Very well.
As I try and bite the mirror. There we go.
Very
And
well.
this does even more damage. This does a lot more damage.
Excellent.
So that one should be.
And you crack the mirror with your teeth, and right there on the ground. And Creek, you're wondering if a midge is losing it. As you look over your shoulder, and you see Midge biting the ground.
32. 32. So 32 and another 18. So right there next to. So that's my full 50, and now I'm on. Now I'm officially on haste. So with haste, I can move and make one more attack. Is that correct?
Yes. Well, you have more movement with haste. You have double the movement.
Yeah.
And then you can do an
so I have 50 more feet of movement, but I can only make one more attack.
Correct.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'll just come up here and I'll slash at the mirror next to Creek with my hasted action. You want me to roll for it?
By all means.
Okay, because I did roll that one
that
earlier.
was the previous mirror. You just passed through it, and you were stepping on it and breaking even more.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So that one.
This
one's
is the new one now.
Too.
Yeah. There.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. And Midge, I believe, will just come right back to where she was. She'll come down this way so she can see a few more people. But I think she's just gonna stay right there. Let's see, bonus action. Does he have any bonus actions? I will telepathically tell everyone.
I've destroyed 3 mirrors. There's one left down the hallway. It's currently hiding inside the mirror dimension. Get ready.
and that'll end my turn.
Very well. Excellent. And with that, Drazo Loompa, what would you like to
hang
do?
on. Midge is still is back within my aura. Remember, you get that THP.
And
Yeah. Oh, do I? What's the temporary then?
I believe what I rolled last time was 24. So it
I
should be
only
24.
get it when I'm within your aura. Is that correct?
If you end your turn within my aura, then you get it.
So that puts me at 279 legend.
Yeah, 279.
Okay.
Ronaldo's holding out this aura. Oh, Midge,
Okay.
you're far too beautiful to die.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else.
Oh. I would never.
Very nice. Yeah.
Legend, can I get a token for my manifest mind?
Yes. Although it will be minuscule in this map. But
Don't you already see it?
I hope you have I hope you have a magnifying glass. Let me get it. Let me get it.
It's just like a massive book.
Yeah. In the
Or it's
meantime,
like,
Necrolumpa is going to send a telepathic message to the Balgura, just saying,
Now just keep. If you see that mirror creature, just smash it real good. And in the meantime, just keep looking for any other mirrors and smash them too.
alright. And
Alright.
as a bonus action, the Manifest Mind is going to move 30 feet, which puts it just in front of that door.
Very well.
And can I get can you make it so that I can see what it sees?
This should be the case already, but let's
Do you see what I see?
Done.
There we go. All right, and not sure what else to really do here, because yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this.
very
turn.
well. Very well. As a legendary action, the Nera is going to shoot. Actually, is going to move up to its speed. Out of the mirror in front of you, Creek.
I thought that one was destroyed by Red Abershine Midge.
The one on the ground there.
Ah, so both these mirrors are left.
Yeah. And yes, this one to your right it should have disappeared already. There you go. It's the one
Yeah,
on
the
the
only
ground.
one left is the one on the ground right around here,
And
right?
the creature, yes,
Here?
and the creature just come out of it again. The same terrifying body movement that it had before, Creek. As you see, it's this erratic movement as it walks around, coming out of this place. And with that, Necrolumpa, was that the end of your turn? What else would you like to do?
I mean, yeah, no, I think that's
that's
I
it.
think
That's
gonna
it.
be the end
Creek,
of my turn. Not
what
really
would you
much
like
else
to do now?
Alright, Creek's saying that's the last mirror. As a bonus action, he's gonna Unsettling Words the Nera. And just in time, because I just made a diss track for it.
Awesome. All right, let's hear it.
So Creek plays a very slow tune in modern terms like rap, and he says, "I have some words for you, Nera. I hope you can hear these." And I go "You're a maze of glass and lies. Every step's a sharp surprise. Your fragile frame with a hollow glow. Break apart, you're nothing below. Mirror man, you crack and fall. It just plays this like very Halloween tune that sounds unearthing and unedging.
And in our audience, as usual, they will.
With his next saving throw will be subtracted 9 to it.
Excellent.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to do this at... I'll do it at 5th level. I'm going to cast Shatter right on the mirror right here so it catches that and the Nera. So it'll destroy the mirror.
Excellent.
So at 5th level, that'll be... So that... Wow, I rolled so low. It needs to roll a DC 20 con save with a -9 to its saving throw.
Very well.
Hopefully it's a construct. Or just made a class.
Any day now. Set a con save, right?
Yes.
Very well. It's a bit slow. Now it rolled 5 times. All right. With a -9, it passes.
Does it choose to pass?
It chooses to pass.
Okay, so then the mirror is destroyed and it just takes half damage.
Yeah.
And then what Creek will do next is he will walk up, he will run up to this Nera. He will touch it and say, "Tag, you're it," and then just run away.
Very well. Very well.
even if it gets opportunity attack, I'm not gonna feel it, so it's whatever.
Oh boy. Very nice. Okay.
I end my turn there.
Very well. And oh yeah. Very well. And with that, as a legendary action, no, as a legendary action, nothing. Ronaldo, what would you like to do?
Ronaldo is going to cast Circle of Power. If you guys are within my aura, you have friendly creatures have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. He's gonna lean over and talk to the beetle and say, "I'm sure you can understand me, but when that mirror bitch comes in here, you're gonna drip them with lava. Makes sense?" And the beetle's just like... Now, whether or not the beetle understood or just says all the time, is anyone's guess. And then he's gonna look over at Ricardo and he's gonna say, "I think on this one, try to stay out of danger." And Ricardo nods, and he's gonna ready action his crossbow to shoot a crossbow for when the mirror thing comes in sight.
Very well. And what is Ricardo doing?
That's what Ricardo's doing. Ricardo's readying the crossbow.
Okay, very well.
Yeah, Ronaldo casting Circle of Power was his action. There's nothing he should do as bonus action.
And Ricardo is just ready action.
Actually, I was going to do that. I wasn't going to do this, but maybe I should. Okay, Ronaldo, for his bonus action, he will cast Spiritual Weapon. Which, when I clicked that, it didn't show up. Alright, I wish it cast without doing an attack roll, because that's a waste. Unless he can ready in action a bonus action. I doubt it. He's summoning that, he summoned a, like a white and ivory spectral mace with long spikes all along the head, with designs of blossoming roses on it, and from the spikes, from the whole mace, kind of drips flower petals, kind of in a blood-like fashion. These crimson red petals that just float to the floor. And his idea is not to hit the Mira with it, but in case any other mirrors show up in the room, he'll use a spiritual weapon. And,
Excellent.
That now my turn's done.
Very well. I'll be honest with you. There's zero chance I'm gonna get a token with that exact description at this moment.
Just any, just a morning star. Or
but
something.
Jeez, Legend, come on.
Guys, I mean that was very, very. I know, very, very common. But send me a
I
prompt
choose an
later,
iron
and
sword.
I'll try and get an image for you for the next time. All right. Let me see if I can find a mace for you. To put it there, a quick mace token. And okay. This is not at all what it should happen.
A giant battle axe the size of the Balgura.
Little 8-bit mace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Ronaldo's
getting
got some
very, very
retro
clunky.
nostalgia going on.
All right, Ronaldo. I'm gonna put that mace over there, and you can control it.
Thank you. That's a sick-looking mace, regardless.
All right. Choose,
Nice.
and it's very tiny. So choose where you want it to be. Very well.
Nice style.
And
I'll give it over here. Yeah.
very well. Cyril, what would you like to do?
Did we destroy all the mirrors, or was the one left?
No, there's one
There's
left.
still one left.
The same one that was left the last time.
So.
Oh no, sorry. That one just got destroyed by a shatter spell. So there are no mirrors left, but there is a mirror creature left.
So Cyril is going to fly over here on his carpet, and he is going to attempt to hit the Nero with a fireball.
Excellent.
Which will do. I'll measure it out first, I suppose would be the smart thing to do. Circle 20. Right there. And that will be a. Come on. 30 points of fire damage for Dex 20.
Very well. The creature passed, and now that fireball is centered on you. Please roll the dex save.
Gotta try and use up these things. Oh wow. Any I'll take that in.
And you take 30 points of fire damage from your own
so
fireball.
half.
Half.
So it's half. Yeah, 15.
Isn't your dex 20? And you just roll a 13.
Yeah, but it's half because I have resistance to fire from
very
Witch
well.
spell.
Very well.
So I'm
And
on 80.
roll a concentration save, DC 10 for us.
I have advantage on this.
And Lichdom, you are confused. You see from a distance Cyril making the hand signs for a fireball, and apparently he cast it on himself. And Cyril is still concentrating.
Then as a bonus action, I'm going to use my boon recovery to restore half of my hit points, equal to half your max hit points. So I will get back 101.
101. Very well.
101.
Must be nice.
Very nice.
Yes. Like, where is it? Where's the healing?
Yopa. Thank God.
Very well, Cyril.
And 30. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. Thank you.
Very well. You staying there?
That's all my movement, I believe.
All right. So Lichdom.
Five
What would you
feet,
like
I
to
know.
do?
Here.
Lich Doom is. Oh, this is so pedestrian. Let me clean this up. And
I so want Lich Doom to just run into this thing and get smacked.
Fast.
Please, Patty. Please,
Level
Patty.
9. Level 9 spell, dude.
You got this.
Lich Doom is gonna cast. Lich Doom is gonna cast Steel Wind Strike.
Yeah, it's a classic.
On these 4, I don't know why it's rolling. It shouldn't roll with that.
Excellent.
On these 4 what?
On these,
On the 3 giant beetles in the Balgura. Excellent.
Wait, what?
Go ahead,
What?
Lichdom. That's perfect. He really came out of that hole knowing absolutely nothing about what is happening. So,
But Ronaldo's riding one.
Did I just make a whoopsie?
Do I
yes,
smell another
that's-
traitor in our midst?
that's
So there's an
an
18.
18. Yes. That hits. That hits again.
Here's the force damage.
Feel like we're killing Paddy again.
And then here's
Yeah.
a 15.
All right.
Does
That
a
will hit.
15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So that's 3 hits so far. At 27. And the next one is a 14.
And the last one is a beetle or is the Balgura?
Do the beetles and Balgura benefit from my aura because they're friendlier to us?
Ooh.
The Balgura is not friendly to you.
That's true.
He's not even friendly to Drazov. It's just
What about my beetle?
the giant fire beetle. Yes, he's. I would say yes.
Alright, he gets +2 AC.
So Lichdom, I didn't hear your answer. Who was the first
It was
one
to a
attacked?
beetle.
Was the
The
beetle?
first one was to, sorry, the first one was to the Belgora,
All right.
and then
Last one.
which was a
All right.
yeah.
All right. So, the beetle, and which one is the last beetle? Is the one that Ronaldo is standing? On top of it?
Yeah, sure.
Very well. So with that, these 2 beetles here are dead, as they're squished into oblivion, and
This
the
guy.
Balgura took a 28 points of force damage, and
So the Balgura, just to clarify, does not benefit from the aura.
it
No,
does
he
not
doesn't.
benefit
He's
for
not
the
friendly.
aura.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Even if it did, it wouldn't change anything because it was an 18 to hit. The aura gives a +2, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, the giant beetles are all squished, and you stopping the last one as you realize Ronaldo is riding it. So you're like, okay, I guess that one's friendly.
You seem to have a
Leave
handle on this,
Bugsy the beetle
Ronaldo.
alone!
I will leave that one alone just for you.
Look, those beetles hate me. You did me a favor.
Shut up!
It's all I could do after you gave me this sword. And then he goes, "Why is everybody in here?" And he'll just come to here, and he will, as bonus action, enter Blade Song and end his turn.
And at Blade Song, your speed is 40 and your AC is?
My AC is 23.
Very well. So he passes, he squeezes in between you, Creek and Midge, as if he's just like, excuse me, and passing into the hallway. and suddenly he starts to hum a weird song near you, the same type of stuff Necrolumpa used to do. You know, you just hear that weird humming sound.
So, I'm gonna ask a question. Lich Doom has no idea that the Red Abishai is Midge.
No, he doesn't.
But you're right next to me, so you know. And Ronaldo's riding the beetle.
Well, I was gonna say that didn't seem to make a difference. He just attacked anything and everything that. I was just curious if.
Well, yeah.
I also gave you the inspiration, though.
Lich Doom, I think Midge is feeling left out because you didn't hit her with a Steel Wind Strike. Could you please roll a Steel Wind Strike so that Midge doesn't feel left out? Please
That's
roll
not
for
what I'm
us.
asking. I'm just saying he squeezes past both of us, and he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that the Red Abishai is friendly. I just.
Very well. Very well. Lich
So
Doom.
in fact, Midge is gonna over Lich Doom's shoulder. She's gonna go and just growl in Lich Doom's ear.
Well, I roll a flat d20 to see if it's a part of the steel and
roll
strike.
it insight. Roll it. Roll an insight or roll another Steel Wind Strike. What do you think he would do?
I didn't. What would he do? I don't know if I saw the Red Abishai from where I was. I was up here. No, I would have. What would he do? I don't know. I've only played this character once.
Very well. So he can do anything.
I'll roll a d20.
It's more a question of what kind of player do you want to be. Do you want to be another Morrigan? No, that didn't end well for that player.
I'll roll a d20. I am sorry, Midge.
No, it's listen. I brought it up. It's not gonna hit.
Okay.
You've missed. So he doesn't squeeze through, Midge. He teleports through as he ends 5 feet in front of you. As he tries to hit you for a Steel Wind Strike, and he misses.
Yeah.
Careful where you're swinging that. You almost got me.
This is an accident waiting to happen because you know Cyril after seeing you kill the beetles and try and hit Mage is not going to be impressed.
What the hell is he doing? He's hitting everything, including us. Hey, you're supposed to be hitting the thing at the end of the hallway, not everything between here and there.
Volker, you brought him here. You took him out. This is on you.
He needs the thing on the left side of the hallway, not Cyril at the end of the hallway.
I would think that by now the mushrooms effect would have gone away. It seems he's still high.
Put him back in the hole. Put him in his place.
Alright, you heard
Lost a
me. Back in the
nose.
hole.
He can use another eye. Damn.
I would have never been able to teleport through this tight gap with my nose on, so frankly, I'm quite thankful I've slimmed down.
Well, I only have one eye left, so you guys are gonna have given him a spare.
Why is there a Lego on Vokar? What is this? Oh, it looks like a Lego. What is this red? What is that?
A Lego?
What? You mean
What?
the shield with 2 little lightning bolts?
Oh, see, on my screen, it's a red and black checkered square next to the flying symbol.
Oh, you're just not
weird.
loading then.
Yeah, the graphic is messed up on my screen.
Very well.
From a distance, because I'm leaning back on my chair, it looks like a red Lego piece is as a marker on Vokar.
That's
I'm busy.
that is perhaps a stat block for I'm building something. And it's status. Who knows? And Lich Doom, I assume that's the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn, yes.
All right. So, Drazov, I have to say the Bargura perceives Lich Doom as an enemy. So,
Oh, most definitely.
So there's nothing else to punch here now. So I guess it would do. What do you think the Balgura would do?
Well, quick question: did you already subtract the 28 points of damage from its health on the marker, or?
Yes, it has 29
Okay,
left.
all right. I thought that I thought that it had 29 before, and that it was down to 1 hit point.
No, it's 29 now.
So
And it hits with advantage.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes, it
from
does.
Midge. Yeah.
So he's gonna run 20 feet, take a flying leap at the door
Hopefully
that he
monkey
cannot
aren't gonna
fit
hit you.
through. Just kind of smashing
What's
into
his
the door
reach?
frame. He only has 5 feet of reach, so he's just gonna swing wildly into the room. Just
What a lovely little animal! Look at us go playing. It's all excited.
I look to Midge when this happens.
Cyril's gonna look to Lich Doom's gonna say, "You seem to have made more than one enemy here."
It's excited to see me. What are you talking about?
I think at this point in our meeting, you should maybe go down the hall and to your left, and the rest of us will retreat. Yes.
Why do you keep stuttering your words? Are you excited too?
No, just a little worried.
If you
I got a,
go ahead, Creek.
I got a portable hole. Are we putting him back in here?
Yeah, I suppose we should. He has to learn the way of the Lich.
And if you guys ever watch those YouTube videos where a child was a bit too close to the gorilla cage, and the gorilla came running, and it just shoves his arm in between the bars and tries to catch the child, and just gets like inches away from grabbing it. That's exactly how it felt from your point of view there, Cyril and Creek. And Red Midge, it just feels like the Balgura just wanted to grab Lich Doom and smash him on the ground.
And Midge just kind of moves to this, like, inches, just a couple inches against the wall to try and give it space.
Yeah, Creek does that too.
Go
Going like, oh.
so does that count as an attack?
That does not
Or an
count as an
attempted
attack
attack?
because he can reach it.
So once it figures out that it can't quite reach Lich Doom, it's instead going to cast Entangle.
On Lich Doom, yes.
Awesome.
Because it doesn't want you getting away.
Lich Doom, go ahead and roll a that's a DC what?
Well, for the Balgura, it is a shoot. I have no idea. It's got a -2 to intelligence, but I'm not sure what it casts.
Roll a strength saving throw until we figure out Lich Doom. Roll first and we discover the DC later.
Yeah. Spell save DC, which is, why is it? Where do I even
Is that
find
all
that?
That's unbelievable.
Wouldn't that be all
Oh
of us?
no.
Failing anyway.
It's a 20
per-
foot.
Perhaps we don't have to look at it anymore. Perhaps
I'm flying, so I'm okay.
it's predetermined
20
that
foot.
it's...
Yeah. Where so
Yeah,
everybody
Midge
in
is-
that hallway.
Midge is flying also. Yeah, Midge
Oh, I'm good.
Midge was flying too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I have no idea what this
Yes,
thing's
it's
spell
13.
save is.
It's 13, but unfortunately, Lich Doom, you gave your participation inspiration to Midge, and now you failed a strength save.
Can I give my inspiration?
And
Yeah,
yes,
but I'll, actually, as a
you-
reaction, I'll instead of doing that, I'll counter spell.
You sure? I got inspiration.
No, I'll counter spell. I'll use hold on to that.
very well. And he counter spells, and the Balgura just gets even more angry at him.
Look, Cyril, it's a magic monkey.
He just pounds his fist furiously against the floor.
And as he slams against the floor, you can only imagine that he's saying something like 2014 counterspell is bullshit or something in that
And of course, he's going to end his turn with a charisma save, or I guess just a charisma roll, which is a 9, which fails. So he is still under the control of Necroloompa.
Very well, excellent. And with that, we are back at the top of the initiative. But before we start a new round, let's take a quick bio break, everybody. And for those of you who've been asking, yes, the giveaway is still ongoing, guys. It's going until mid-May, and there's a bunch of prizes. There's like there's a draft for 70 plus winners. First prize is a digital core rule book of all the bundle of the 2024 rule books. So there's still plenty of time for you to subscribe, and we are releasing a secret code during this stream. So let's take a quick 10-15 minutes short break, and we'll be right back, everybody. Oh, and already answering one of the wishes from earlier of this session from my players. There it is. Oh,
Yeah.
And look at that. He doesn't really have a nose anymore.
Amazing.
I got eyes.
We should get rid of those ears.
Yes, you get there. You get there. Very well. We'll be right back, everybody.
Never trust a man with a mustache and no beard. Sorry, a beard and no mustache.
Poor Ronaldo's without a nose. That's awful.
It must be the ugly one.
Yeah, gotta be.
All right. Is everybody back?
I'm back.
I am.
Yep.
Very well. Very well.
Ronaldo said he might be a couple minutes late. He has something going on.
All right. Okay. Very well. Well, for those of you who have been following us, thank you so much. For all of you who have been subscribing to our channel lately, thank you so much for the engagement. We really appreciate it, and it's a pleasure having you here. And yes, let me give you tonight's secret code. Tonight's secret code, all caps, no spaces, Legionnaire Club. I'm gonna put it here in the chat. Very well. And so if you take this code and you head there to the giveaway page, and you're gonna have a little section there where you can get some extra entries for the giveaway, to give you a few more chances in the draft of all the prizes and so on. And on that note, let me bring you guys back. Let me bring you guys back to our map. Very well. And when we stopped for the break, we're right at the top of the initiative. And as it happened before, guys, I'm going to give you a few minutes as to discuss and figure out what the strategy is going to be in this round. So I'm going to shut up for a couple of minutes.
So what do we think, guys? All the mirrors are gone.
I mean, all the mirrors are gone. Yep. So it's gonna probably create more mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
As a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really have anything to hit it with.
I do, but it has to be not in a mirror, you know? Like, it's a
Yeah.
waste of my actions to destroy mirrors,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
agreed. Whereas I can't hit it with anything. Only thing I can hit is a mirror. So
Well, I'm thinking that if I can get my manifest mind up, like, near it or within range of it, I can cast from that, and if it reflects at it, like, doesn't matter because it can't actually attack the manifest mind.
might get reflected something else though. No.
Well, it reflects like. Well, I mean, as long as I'm doing like a single target thing, it just reflects it back at the caster.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
how-
Of course.
How many more?
Yeah, but the caster, if you're casting through the manifest mind, then the caster is you, so it's going to reflect back at you.
But can it hit me?
Yeah.
So
I
I'm like
wonder if
in
it-
a whole other room.
Yeah. Is it a thing
Doesn't
of it
matter.
needs sight?
Remember, because I discussed that with Legend regarding some of the spells that Midge had, and it still reflects back at the caster. That's the way it's worded.
I've already burned 2 of his legendary resistances. I can keep trying to burn them with the unsettling words and con saves.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it's like your shatter didn't get reflected back, but my fireball did. So
Because he naturally succeeded while he chose to succeed.
Yeah,
in
he
legendary
used one of his
resistance.
oh, apologies. Okay.
And I don't know how many more he has left. He probably either has 1 more or 3 more.
Because I'm
So-
thinking that I could do something like real low level that isn't gonna cause much damage. So he either like, if he does use it, like it might burn up his legendary resistances while, like I could use Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's 2d4, like at minimum level, it's 2d4 acid damage. I'm resistant to acid. So worst case scenario, I take a couple points of acid damage, but it, like, he burns legendary resistance, gets us a little bit closer.
Yeah, I don't think Legend would burn a legendary resistance for something that does that little damage.
Well, in that case, then, like, it does a bit of damage, and I mean, it lingers as long as I'm concentrating on the spell. And
Yeah.
again, I'm only taking half of that, whatever comes back.
So I cast acid on it, and it didn't do anything. It didn't affect it.
Yeah, that was last session, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was last session.
It didn't
So
affect
I
it at
don't-
all,
I don't-
or like
No,
No, we didn't get any
Legend
prompts
said it
from
did. Yeah, it
Do
didn't,
we know how it reacts
said
to
it-
melee damage?
Bludgeoning, I think,
Yeah.
does stuff, but it reacts back to you.
It shoots.
attacks you back.
Shoots. Yeah, it attacks you back with mirror shards. So,
Do it. Okay.
Well, I don't think
which
we
is,
hit it.
which is fine. I mean, it's just know that you're pretty much anything we do to it, it's going to react
Reflect.
back at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we hit it with slashing though last session, did we? I know we did bludgeoning. We did force. We did fire, acid.
Yeah, because I hit it with my staff, which is bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Granted, I got irresistible offense, so I can bypass any resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that does
Might have
not
immunity though. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It might have immunity.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing
Okay.
acid.
I can do Tasha's Caustic Brew, but do it with force damage instead of acid damage. 'Cause one of my
I think that's better than
scribe things, I can swap out damage types on my spells.
yeah, because I think it has been taking force damage. I think at a resistance though, so that'll still do something.
Right.
What I'm curious of, guys, is it's probably going to take a legendary action after Cyril and create 3 more things. Then it's going to have its turn. It's probably
No.
going to hide in the mirror again.
It does as its bonus action, I recall.
Yeah.
As its bonus action. Okay. I'm
Have we
just
hit it with-
wondering if someone who Yeah, I just. I'm wondering if Midge should move back a little bit to allow other people to break the mirrors, so that Midge can hopefully get some melee attacks on the creature itself,
Well,
and
if you
not
like,
use my actions to break mirrors.
do you want to switch with me? I can use unsettling words to reduce its saving throw, and then you can go right after me.
Yeah,
hit with
let's
saving
trade.
throw, do you?
No, I'm gonna do melee. I'm gonna bite it and claw at
In
it.
that case, I'll swap with you. So, Midge.
Is it out right now? It's not hiding.
Yeah. It's a couple of. It's up here.
Yeah,
I
if you'll
shouldn't
switch
have
with
that.
me, because I'm gonna have to do some concentration checks, but still, that's
So
with haste. I'm gonna get I'll get 3 melee attacks out on it.
So are
At
we planning to
least.
do it Midge, me, then Cyril for the turn by switching?
It'll be Midge, Nira, me, then you.
Okay, then I guess.
You can't switch twice.
Gotcha. Then I guess I'll just do the unsettling words and leave the next person to attack it.
Yeah, which will be Loompa, who's not close enough. So it'll probably be Lich Doom if he decides to hit the right person.
Let's just roll a d20.
Let's see what happens. Let the dice tell the story.
I love it. I love it.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
you-
I kind of
Yeah.
tuned out for all of that, so I'm just gonna play the game.
I'm gonna cast.
That fits with what you're doing.
I
I'm
cast
sorry, I
on
just
Lich Doom.
completely, completely spaced out.
You know what? I have a 9th level. I'm gonna fucking 9th level disintegrate him.
Yeah. May just starting to second guess that visit with Chronapsis if this is what we got in return.
Oh,
Yeah, your imaginary friend isn't exactly.
Don't be sorry,
Yeah,
Lich Doom.
not
Just know
helping
that you're
us very
dying.
much. Yeah. All right, Legend. I think we're ready to go.
Very well.
Cyril and Midge are gonna trade turns.
Mhm.
very well. So let me bring Red Midge there. Cyril, Red Midge, what would you like to do?
Yep. So Red Midge is going to move forward. Let's do 28. Right there. And she will incite fanaticism for Cyril, Lich Doom, Creek, and the Balgura just because it's there. So you guys all have
Don't.
advantage.
Lich Doom's gonna hit one of us. Fuck.
Doesn't matter. It's
Wait, I'm not a fighter.
doesn't matter. It's still I still will make use of it. So that was 28. So then we're going to get another. So that should put me to 50. And with that, I am going to bite it.
Very well.
Here we go. That is not going to hit.
That does not hit. The creature moves so erratically that as you try to bite it, you just bite air.
Yeah. All right, so that was bite. Now I will claw at it. For a 25?
That hits, yes.
Okay. So this will do. This is force damage. 16 force damage. And it will do 2d10, 13 fire damage.
16 force and 13 fire.
Force damage and 13 fire.
Very well. As you cut through the skin with your claws and you slash through the skin of this creature, as it happened many times before, you've seen it, the skin shatters and it expels the little shards of mirrors all towards you, and you take back 19 points of damage altogether, slashing and force. And you gotta roll a concentration check for me.
19. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Did you already take it out of my health on my token?
Yes, I did. You are at 260.
Okay. Concentration.
Yeah.
25.
Very well. You're still concentrating, and you took some damage back, but it's okay.
Yep. And with my hasted action, I will try and bite at it again.
Very well.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Excellent. You get inspiration, Red Mage.
All right, so the bite is going to do this. 24.
Yeah.
And 28. That is piercing damage. And then this is fire. 48.
Very well.
And 41. That's the total damage.
All right. So the 56 points at the start. So that's 56. Yeah. The 56. Wait, there's 1d20 plus 12. No, that's not your damage. How many piercing you have there? That's 52.
24
52?
and 28.
All right.
52.
All right. And then the remainder is fire, right? The 89 points of fire damage.
Fire.
Excellent.
Yep.
Red Mage, as you bite through this creature, describe your bite to us.
Let's go.
Having missed the first bite, it claws it, and I would like to think that with the claw, it cracked, and it's going to go in and find that weakness where that crack was from the last slash, and just try and break it apart and shatter it in its jaws. And I would say when it does that, it exhales the 49. It's like, and the exhale is like the fire as it crushes it under its maw.
Excellent. And Red Mage, as you crush it under its maw, it explodes into an explosion of 30-foot radius of shards of itself. And you gotta do a DC 22 Dex saving throw to avoid 42 points of, what is this? Slashing damage and blinded condition.
That's 14. It's not going to be enough. What is the DC? 32?
22.
22.
Yes.
Oh. 22. All right, let's try. I'll use my inspiration to try that again.
Very well.
Nat 20 again.
Let's go.
Excellent. Well, you already have inspiration from before. You get it back.
No, yeah, I just used it to get that nat 20.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, and now you get it back. And with that, You take only half of that damage, so 21 points. You gotta roll concentration check. But as the creature shatters, as you look around, the fragments of itself are nowhere to be seen. And
Another
with,
nat 20. Come on!
Wow!
Come on!
Wow!
Let's go.
Very well. And
When she resists that, the only other person in sight is Cyril. So I'm assuming if I get another inspiration, she'll turn around and Midge will wink at Cyril and give him that inspiration.
you get inspiration for getting 2 nat 20s in a row. So Cyril
I'll
can
pass
add
that
inspiration.
To Cyril. I'll wink
Excellent.
at Cyril and give it to you.
Nice, dude.
Because you're the only one that saw Midge destroy this thing.
Absolutely.
All right, so continue your description.
And as you look around, the shards of the creature are nowhere to be seen. And they did cut through you. And you can see the signs that the creature was indeed there. But with that, you guys are finally out of initiative. As Rad Midge took care of the Nera. Very well.
I got an action I want to do right now since we're out of initiative.
And I just want to say, Red Midge, this is the second time you fix a mess that Creek started.
Look, Vokar and I tried to ask nicely.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, and then go ahead with what you're gonna do, Creek.
Oh, I'm gonna look over to Lich Doom and says, maybe you just need to talk this out with King Kong over here. And I'm gonna cast Universal Speech on Lich Doom and the Balgura so they can speak to each other. Me. I say, alright, you can speak with your words now instead of your hands. What's up? As he talks to the Balgura,
And
the three of us can hear each other.
And Drazov, would you be so kind to RP the Balgura for us?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you, you're gonna die. Your need to be destroyed. Smash, smash.
Oh, you're such a doting little dear, aren't you? Just talk to Why are you so angry? I'm just trying to give you a little hug.
Smash you into paste.
I'm gonna back
I was trying. I thought you were against us, but I didn't know you were with us. You're quite cute when you're angry.
Smash you into paste.
No, I'm a lich, not a paste.
Please,
like you.
please tell me we have to go back into that room and Lich Doom.
Drazov,
The only...
Drazov, please, if you're using any noise cancellation filter, please remove it. We want to hear the full RP.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's totally muted. Yeah.
Creek looks at this like,
I don't think I have any on.
he says,
there is one on Discord that usually is on by default.
It says that it's turned off.
Very well.
Yeah.
Great. So it might be your mic that is doing that automatically. But yes, we are getting the gist of it anyway.
well, guess what? I think you need to say sorry. Guess what? You know what happened the last time one of my adventuring buddies told me to apologize? Push comes to shove, I push Lich Doom towards the Bulgara.
roll an acrobatics or athletics as you're pushing, and Lich Doom, you is still in Blade Song, so you have advantage on acrobatics.
I'm going to interject here, and I'm going to use the chronological shift and make sure he fails.
Excellent, Lich Doom. You didn't even need that. Lich Doom fails, and even with advantage. And Lich Doom, you're pushed towards the Bulgura. And I'll give the Volgura a reaction for that, as he was anxiously waiting for Lich Doom to arrive. And
Does a 19 hit?
It does not.
he does not.
I'm just imagining Lich Doom's just casually dodging these, like, we can talk about this still, it's fine.
Wait a second. I get to make 2 of those.
Because you have advantage.
14 won't hit also.
He's trying to hug you. That's a good start.
Lich Doom, tell him about your feelings, it's okay.
Monkey, can you get out of my way, please? You need to stop.
So wait, this is just a reaction, right? So I don't get to make my a full multi attack.
No, you don't get to do a full multi-attack.
Okay.
That's just your reaction. But you can, if you can't talk it out, guys, I guess you're gonna have to sort it out the old-fashioned way.
Roll initiative.
Roll Shambo.
Roll
Cast Blight.
roll initiative.
That's alive. Can I counter spell?
Roll.
Midge wants to come watch, so telepathically Midge to Cyril.
What's going on down there?
Cyril's gonna, not even telepathically, just gonna look back to Mage and's gonna say, you need to see this shit.
Remember, when the love of power is overcome by the power of love, we will know peace in this world. I believe in you both.
And Balgura, roll initiative as well.
The Bulgar rolled a 7.
Very well.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had the wrong marker selected.
Very well.
But yeah.
So Lich Doom, you cast Blight, Balgura. Roll a DC 20 con saving throw.
Cyril counter spells.
Well,
You counter spell. Very well.
I counter spell.
Okay, I will counterspell back.
I'm gonna.
Don't forget to burn those spell slots, guys.
Yeah.
You guys, this is we're gonna need those spells, guys. I can't
And-
believe
And DC
I don't know what Luke's doing. I don't know why he's doing this.
and DC 20.
Oh my gosh.
DC 20 con saving throw then, Balgura.
yep. It was a 12.
Was a 12, so he fails, and he takes 31 points of necrotic damage. Does he have resistance?
He has no, he does not. Not the necrotic.
So in that case, a dark pit opens beneath him, and dark flames engulf his body as he's sent back into the abyss.
And as he falls, he goes, "Crush you!"
And Midge telepathically
I killed the mirror thing, just in case you guys were curious.
Creek will inspire Lich Doom. He'll be like
Well
a cheerleader. He'll be like,
done, Midge! I have to say, every day I realize you might become my bottom lich one of these days.
Did you say butthole lich?
No, bottom lich. You might become my bottom
Nah.
lich.
I'm not a bottom.
Well, I don't know what's your relationship with Zagatmoy, but you're right. That is fine.
So, where are we going now? I'm gonna hold on to this form as long as I can.
Well, we're still looking for that thing. So,
and down
Midge is
south
gonna try
there-
this door right here. Right here. Have we opened this door?
not yet. So, Midge, what I'm trying to say, which clearly you're not getting it as he comes flying, is that a bottom lich is like, is a lich that sits atop the hierarchy of all my liches. And,
Then why is it called bottom?
well, you see, it's, it means you are the longest and the one that consistently makes the most profit for me. So, it's like,
Then call me your top lich.
well, the top lich is the one in the bottom. It's a bit complicated when you know the ins and
Yeah,
outs of pimping.
You're making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Well, when you know the ins and outs of pimping, you would know that you really want to be the bottom lich, because the bottom lich is the one who bears all the responsibilities. You know.
I'm not a hoe.
Since when have you been pimping?
I never said you were a hoe.
You just said pimping.
Oh, I'm always pimping.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about this later. I think we have more important things to figure out.
Oh yes, of course. I'm just saying, it's a position I was preparing for Creek, but you might get the honor to be my second in command.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, we'll talk about it later. But I'm not a hoe.
Very well, Mitch.
I'm not a hoe. Anyone try this door yet?
Don't think so, Midge.
Not yet.
Bit preoccupied by the
All right.
mirror, you know.
Midge is gonna try and open this door.
Very well. As that screen was half cut by the sound.
By the noise cancelling, yeah.
This seems to
Who
be
can see what's in there? Who can see what's in there?
I can't. Is it Tarask?
no. It's a neglected.
See.
There's a neglected room here that contains a ragged bed and an oaken chest and a writing table and chair. Puffs of dust and unsettling crunching noises emanate from atop of the bed, where a lizard, the size of a horse, feeds on a humanoid corpses.
Yeah. Midge closes the door.
Very well.
Midge, what was in there?
A lizard about the size of the Balgura.
How did it get in there? Such a small door.
I don't know. It was eating a corpse.
Oh, so you're an Abishai. You just beat that narrow up. What kind of why are you terrified of a lizard?
Because it was bigger than me.
I mean, Midge, surely at this point
Want
in
to
your
kill it?
life, you're well
All right,
aware
fine.
that
Midge is
most things are
gonna
bigger
run
than
in
you.
and attack it.
Very well. Roll an attack, Midge. I'm not going to start initiative for this. Just roll an attack.
Okay.
In the meantime, Cyril's gonna go collect
gonna-
his.
She's
cow.
gonna try and bite it. 19.
And shouts back at you as it gets hit by that 19.
Maybe it's friendly, Midge.
You guys
And-
told me to.
And he dies
Oh God.
halfway through its meal.
All right, Midge will come over and look inside the chest.
Very well. Midge, as you look around in this room, you find
Yeah.
a rusty dagger, score, and a mask depicting a hawk with a golden beak. I think it's probably worth about 20 gold pieces. And roll perception for me.
I do it as the Abishai or as Midge.
Perception, you do it as Midge.
Okay. $29.
Very well. Inside this room, under the table, you find a false drawer. And as you look into it, inside you find a nice ring.
An ice ring?
A nice ring. Am I getting
A
cut
nice
as
ring.
a nice ring? Yes.
Okay.
And you think it's a magical ring.
So,
It's very pretty.
all right. Well, Midge has. Does Midge have Identify? Midge will cast Identify on it.
Very well. As you cast Identify on the ring that looks like this, you discover that this is a ring of regeneration.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay.
And
So
it's
a ring of regeneration, and you said there was a mask.
there was a mask that was golden, and it's probably worth about 20 gold pieces. It's a mask of a hawk.
Okay. Hawk mask. Ring of regeneration.
A ring of regeneration is not a bad thing for a lich to have.
No,
No,
absolutely
I agree.
not.
And then a gold hawk mask. You said, I'm sorry, you said worth about 20 gold or 30?
20.
20.
Okay.
Very well.
She'll walk out.
Okay, where to next?
Well, don't get too excited about this place. There might still be more of these nasty things coming out of mirrors or rifts at some point. I feel that's not the end of the story. We just entered this cigarette. This is a massive underground pyramid.
Cereal, if you're gonna open these up, I actually stone shaped these, so there's a wall of stone. These can't be opened.
I thought they were locked for different reasons. Thank you. That's what I was going to
I
ask.
tell you about the chanting faceless people behind those doors.
Interesting. I mean, maybe they know the way to what we're looking for.
Well, they didn't talk to Vokar.
Did we already search this room, Legend?
Yes, Creek did.
Maybe this whole side's a dead end, so maybe we check the other side?
Yeah, because Midge, didn't we go this way? Midge is gonna go this way, I guess.
Cyril's going to fly down to the left.
Very well.
Legend, do I know if this bed can fit in my portable hole?
What are you doing in that bed?
If what can the bed? No, the bed cannot fit.
Did I think this is the mimic or this is the mimic? Because I remember last session you told me one of these two things.
The bed is the mimic.
Oh, I can't keep it as a pet. Never mind then.
Can I open this door?
Well, there's a glyph on this door. Would you like to touch it?
Yes, I'd like to touch it.
Excellent.
Can I roll an
Necrolumpa
insight
is going to
first?
follow Cyril down that hallway.
Very well.
Can I roll an insight first? Or
An arcana. This is not a symbol you would have ever seen anywhere before.
So no rolls. Okay. Yeah, I'll touch it.
Very well. As you touch it, your whole body is ablazed. And then you are now on fire, Cyril.
He's going to look to Necrolumpa
And-
and he's going to say, If only Drazok was here, he would admire this glorious flame.
And Creek, this is your cue for you to sing "This Seer is on fire," and
If only I could see that.
Midge seeing that, she'll come up and open up the door because she's immune to fire in this.
very well. And she touches the door and she catches on fire as well.
Yeah,
she's immune,
to fire.
but she's still on fire.
Okay.
And Cyril, as you catch on fire, you resistance, so you only take half of this, 10 points of fire damage.
10 points, okay.
But you're taking that per turn. Roll a concentration check.
Concentration check. That is going to be a nat 20.
Excellent. And
that was a cold to put you out.
That was a waste of a nat 20. And
love to hear that.
and it was a DC 10.
To put myself out?
No, to keep concentration.
Can I put myself out?
Yes, with an action.
Perfect, I'll do that.
Which you need to use to cast Dispel Magic.
I don't know if I have Dispel Magic.
Someone needs to dispel it on you, or it's going to keep burning. And Midge, let me describe what you see inside that room. This room is sparsely furnished with decrepit furniture caked in dust. There's a soiled bed, a chest, and a writing desk with a wooden chair. A dead hobgoblin is sprawled on the floor, her left arm swollen and discolored. Just like at the entrance, you see as if this body has been here for a long time. You see, close to this hobgoblin, there's a purse with 8 gold pieces and 27 silver pieces. And on the other hand, it's holding this mask that I just put it there. As you open the chest in the room, you find a bunch of rotting holy tomes that crumble the moment you open the chest. You think, based on what the body looks like, it seems that he died by being stung by hundreds of insects. Strangely enough, this place hasn't been opened in a very long time, and yet it just feels like this body's been dead for a week.
Preserved.
Yeah. On the desk, there is also a wooden holy symbol that is shaped like a lightning bolt.
Midge will grab the mask and the holy symbol.
Very well.
So is that bronze or is it gold? The mask, Legend.
Oh, the mask is metal. Let's just call it bronze. It's not gold.
Okay, so just bronze cult mask. Would that be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cyril, still burning ablaze, is going to look to Necrolumpa and is going to say, any chance you have something that could put this out? I'm a little embarrassed that I don't have anything for it.
Yeah, as she sees the on fire Cyril coming toward her, she just holds up a hand in like a stop sort of motion, and just says "out," and casts the spell magic.
Very well. And with that, out. You are no longer on fire.
And he'll look to Necrolumpa and say, "Thank you, I appreciate that very much, but your voice is still so high-pitched, it's quite frustrating, but thank you very much."
So stop trying to set me on fire.
I'm not even trying to set myself on fire.
And by the
I
way,
just got,
yeah.
I just got back. Does someone have like a 2-sentence recap of what I missed? Like, how'd you kill it?
Polymorph the best.
Bit it.
Red
Bit it.
Mage bit it to oblivion, and since then, you guys have been exploring this. Red Mage found a room, and the Red Mage, there's a door, as you can see.
Yep.
And
that's
on the
what
other side of this door, you hear a buzzing sound. As you can see, it sounds like a hive. Like a beehive or something like that.
Midge is really excited about this. Midge is really excited. She's gonna turn around to Cyril and she goes,
I think there's a bunch of bees on the other side of this door. I'm really excited.
Well, as I'm sure you can tell, I've nothing to worry about by a little bee. I have no skin for them to sting. So go ahead, Midge. Open at your content.
Should we close that door so they don't get out?
Do you wish to keep these bees?
I don't know.
Never mind. Bees from a weird dimension. Probably.
"Yeah,
like.
Midge will open up the door."
Very well.
What's this? Thing you have next on Midge? Not the boot, but the other one.
She's on fire.
Oh, she's still on fire. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Until it's
So Mitch
dispelled,
will
she's
open
on
up-
fire.
Yep. Mitch will. She's just okay walking around being on fire.
And as she opens the door, in the center of this room stands a 10-foot tall cage. Within the cage, a pile of coins and gems sparkles beneath a gigantic droning beehive. The moment you open the door, the swarm of insects all fly towards you, Midge. However, as I just mentioned, you are on fire. As the swarm of bees fly towards you, they all die.
Yes.
They are instantly burned and they are all dead on the ground. Now there's a carpet of dead bees on the ground.
Poor Midge.
Perfect.
Cyril's just gonna look.
I mean, as a player, I think that's perfect. Midge probably goes,
Oh, that's not what I meant to happen. Sorry, little friends.
Well, Midge, there's probably some good honey for you to harvest there because that beehive seems to be packed.
But also, Midge sees this door open, so what am I looking at here?
Oh, as you look at that door, you see those chanting guys on the other side, and suddenly they all look at you, Midge, and you can still hear that guttural sound of chanting. They're chanting on the other
Cyril
side.
And says,
"Come look at this."
What, the massacred bees underneath your feet, is it?
No, she'll pull out the mask that she found.
It's guys wearing this mask.
Interesting.
Because Midge doesn't know that these are the guys that summoned the mirror person. She wasn't there. She doesn't know this.
Correct.
Yes, I wouldn't either.
And the both of you are just watching those guys doing this guttural sound, and the Creek, Ronaldo, and Ricardo are all the way to the north of the dungeon. Necrolumpa is outside, and they keep doing this. They keep just chanting, and it's almost as if they are. You look. Roll an investigation, Zero and Red Midge.
Should I as well, since my manifest mind is in that room?
Oh yes, very well.
30.
Excellent.
25.
21.
Yes. Cyril, you can roll an Arcana check.
Okay. 21.
Cyril, you're pretty sure this is a summoning ritual.
Cyril's gonna look to me and she's gonna say, whatever we do, we have to stop them chanting what they're doing. It seems they were the ones who summoned the Aenir. And I'll be honest, I don't want to deal with another one of those.
Oh, so should we attack?
I think we should attack. I think we have to interrupt that summoning spell.
Mitch will turn around and see Lich Doom and telepathically.
Hey, I found something that you can attack that's actually against us and not with us.
I'd be honored. Just make sure to get out of my way and stop confusing me.
Are you, Mitch is on fire, guys. Does that
find
affect
Razor.
either of them, Legend?
Do they touch you?
No, I think no, not
Okay.
yet.
Very
I'm just
well.
curious.
If they don't touch you, it doesn't affect you. And Lich Doom.
Midge is perfectly fine, just being on fire. I think this is great.
And
Are you losing lives?
it's if what? Sorry.
Is Midge like steadily losing HP though?
No, because
No,
the
I'm
Abshai is immune to fire.
Immune to fire.
Oh, just a little burning bush waddling around.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Guys, you imagine there's about 10 gems in that pile of gold and platinum that is probably worth about 1,000 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And that little pile there, and that pile must have, by our best estimate, perhaps something like 5,000 gold pieces altogether. Yeah, there's some gold pieces, there's silver pieces as well. There's like probably 400, 500 silver pieces in the middle. There's a necklace that looks fancy. It's probably worth about 150 gold pieces as well. And but before you can handle that, Lich Doom, what would you like to do to those people that keep chanting and summoning ritual there?
Let's throw a fireball in there.
Very well.
At 8th level.
Very well. You cast Fireball at 8th level. And suddenly, all you see is that the robes catch flame and evaporate, and all the bronze masks fall to the ground, and you hear the tink of the metals hitting the ground. It's almost as if all those creatures had just evaporated with that attack, and there are 5 bronze masks there on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna let
Alright,
Lich Doom go in there.
Can I inspect bronze mask?
Yeah,
Investigation, is it?
yeah. They look exactly like the one I put it in the chat just now.
Yeah, Mitch holds hers out.
Dirty 20.
You think this is definitely a religious mask, but you have no idea to which god this is, or whatever mask this relates to, what cult or what god or what it is. Now, Lich Doom, as you enter this room, let me describe to you what you see in there. There are 3 bunk beds that line the walls of these ramshackle barracks. There were many little humanoids that now have completely disappeared. They seem to have been staying in the lower bunks. They were doing these gestures and from what you could see, it's almost as if you just burned a bunch of ghosts. Their blue tunics have been completely incinerated. You also find under one of the beds a chainmail, along with another brass mask. It's brass. It's not bronze. It's brass, guys. Along with another brass mask depicting the same long-haired, bearded man with a stern gaze. You also find in this room 3 maces that rest against a weapons rack on the west wall. And this room also contains enough food and water to sustain humanoids for several days. However, they don't seem to have been consumed at all. They seem to be there gathering dust for a long time. Each brass mask is probably worth about 10 gold pieces, but before your best estimate, just because of the metal. And you have no idea what they refer to or what is exactly that these people are praying for, but clearly they can summon Neros.
Summon.
And there's another door, Red Mage, just to the south of that one that you just encountered open. And yes, and you hear the chant coming from inside the door as well.
All right, Midge telepathically
Hey, I think there's some more down here.
to Lich Doom.
I'm on my way. Oh, my
Uh,
bloody mouse has run out of battery, so I'm on my trackpad. It's difficult to do it.
Midge will open up the door for Lich Doom.
Very well. And what you encountered inside, I'm going to give you a glimpse with an image. And before we resolve what you encountered inside, let's see what Ronaldo and Creek are up to, all the way there on the north of the dungeon. Creek, you got to that door. There's a glyph on the door. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm still invulnerable, so I feel like I'm above consequence. So I'm gonna open the door.
Very
There's a
well.
door there. I want to be with Creek. I thought he was just like in the hallway.
Very well.
Let me move my stupid tokens, which is taking forever for some reason.
And I'll say,
And
God,
Ricardo's
watch out.
gonna be carefully peeking from around the corner and Ronaldo this way. You got it, Creek.
Watch out for chanting people. That's how it summoned the Nera.
Creek,
And I'll open the door.
you touch that door, and the moment you do, your hand becomes stone.
I'm immune to petrification.
Excellent. Still became stone.
And I open the door with my stone hand.
You're not petrified. Your hand became stone.
Creek has a wild idea, actually. Wait, so like, is it my only my hand, or like my hand and my up to my elbow?
Only your hand. Yeah. Yeah. About halfway. It's up. Ends slightly beneath your elbow.
What Creek's gonna do, since he wants to test this, as he opens the door, he's gonna cast Stone Shape on his hand. Can I turn my hand into like a super sword?
Oh wow.
That's
You
all.
know, once you
Sure.
dispel magic, you're gonna have these elongated bones just like fall
Sure.
from the wrist.
So
Sure.
kind of like the Nera, you just see Creek's like left hand, like past like half of his elbow. Just instead of it's a hand, it's like a sharp sword.
It's like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Very nice.
T1000.
Cricknator, now you have a sharp sword.
Yeah.
As you
Oh,
as a
man,
hand.
I was taking a drink when you said that.
I look at Ronaldo and Ricardo and I say, "I'll be back," as I go in.
Very well. And Creek, let me describe what you see there. Seems to be a stuffy room that contains only bales of moth-eating cloth and crates of long-spoiled food. Seems that this
Until
is
you
a
look
storage room
around.
that has been closed for centuries, perhaps. There's nothing of value here that you can see, but you can roll perception.
What do I see with my Terminator vision?
Very well. As you look around, you realize that some of the cheese that is in here is probably about to grow a midge out of it.
Wait, where's this cheese at?
Right there. Yeah, right there.
All right, Creek will go up to the cheese, and with his stone hand, he's gonna test out and cut the cheese.
Very well.
Yeah.
You cut the cheese, and the spores of the fungi growing out of the cheese just spread all over the room. They would probably be poisonous to a creature that is alive.
That's the only thing we see in this room. Just hay bales, cheese I just cut, and I
Yeah.
guess I'll try opening up one of the crates with my
No,
sword.
don't tell Midge you went and cut the fungi.
I won't. I cut open one of these crates to see what's inside it.
Very well. And it's rotten food.
Yeah, same with these barrels here.
Yes.
All right. It's time to.
All right, then what I will do is I'll get my portable hole out, let's call them, unravel it right here.
Oh my god.
And thinking of Midge, I'm gonna take some of the moldy cheese and put it in the portable hole.
Excellent. Do you have anything else in that portable hole?
No, I already gave my piece of the rod to Vokar, so now it's empty.
I mean, your sense of smell is long gone, together with your nose, Creek. But if you could smell it, let's just say the smell of rotten feet and rotten cheese of this is so strong that there are actually some people out there we hear would pay good money on that.
Midge's new bubble bath fragrance.
Something like that. Yeah. Hey, it's Midge actually might be able to do something profitable out of this.
Well, I'll take some cheese, put it in the hole, wrap the hole, not put it in my bag of holding, put it somewhere else on me, and then I'll leave the room.
Very well. And
Hey, Creek, while you're invulnerable, why don't you try this door?
Craig,
Well,
I can tell you, if there was a hound that was chasing you, it would be able to smell you from a mile away. With that cheese now.
Well, I have a sword for a hand now, so we'll see how that happens.
Very well.
And with my sword hand, not my other hand, I'm gonna try to open the door.
Excellent. And as you touch the door, you turned into a frog.
Do I still get the stone sword hand for my frog?
No. You're now just a frog. That must have been the same one that Cyril touched before.
It's the same one?
Is it?
Well, we wouldn't have known.
Yeah, I had to kiss Cyril to turn him back into himself.
Ribbit,
So, Craig-
ribbit.
You are now you see Ronaldo and Ricardo as you turn the corner. You see that colorful frog on the floor. Everything, all the equipment meld into the new form with him, except that sombrero hat. And the new frog's just jumping around with the little sombrero hat on his head.
Aww. And instead of being helpful, Ricardo and Ronaldo are like, you! Oh no, don't spread that curse this way! Ricardo looks... Actually, he gets closer, he puts his hands on his knees and leans over and is like, oh man, if only we had prepared remove curse or something. Oh, he's gonna be stuck like that forever. Ronaldo's like, oh, unless these cultists here had a bit of more poetic attitude, I think there's something else you can do. Oh yeah, I suppose you could kiss it like the princess in the story. But who'd do a gross thing like that? Ronaldo just looking directly at Ricardo. Ricardo slowly looks to him. Oh man, come on.
Oh, and by the way, Ricardo, because you have the same memories as Ronaldo, you would remember that the story Ronaldo is referring to, which the children in the Outlands grow up learning about it, is actually a story of a princess that went and kissed a frog, and she turned into a snake, and then the frog ate the head of the snake. There are different variants of this story, but basically, you are afraid that you might turn into a snake.
No, what if he turns into... what if I turn into the snake and then he eats me? Come on, Slad Dad. It's almost our unspoken duty to help frogs wherever we see them. We shan't neglect poor Creek here. Oh, that's easy for you to say. Kiss the frog, or I'll make another one. Why'd you have to go there? I'll do it. He holds up Creek and he's like, oh, just a little. He kisses Creek. And then winces.
Very well.
Bracing.
And as he kisses Creek, Creek goes back to normal. And guess what, Creek? Your stone hand is no longer there either.
Aww. Was I able to open the door, though, when I turned into a frog?
No, you've touched and turned into a frog.
I think we might need Vokar for that one. He can open doors with a rod.
Oh, that's true. I suppose we could just have Ricardo. No, I kissed the frog. That's all you're getting. All right, cry, baby.
Wait, which one of you kissed me, actually? Was it Ricardo or Ronaldo?
He's like, what? Ronaldo's like, it was me. I would risk anything to save you, dear Creek.
Oh, I'm gonna bardic inspire Ronaldo then for kissing me. And I know this thing.
Ricardo's like, hey, oh.
And then I just start with an upbeat song and I say, kiss me quick and break the spell. From swampy nights to a castle's bell. I'll trade my croak for a royal song. The prince and the frog, where we belong.
Ronaldo's like dancing along with it, and then off in the corner, dejected, Ricardo's like, someday someone will sing a song for me.
You get a D12, and you keep it until you pass.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, don't anybody come tell me I'm not pimping here.
You're pimping pretty good.
I've been what, away from you guys for 1 minute, and I come back and you're already kissing each other.
You should see Drazolf's lab.
Vokar, I'll need your assistance. I turned into quite a beautiful frog with this door.
I see. What do you want me to do about it?
Well, you have the rod. That can open stuff up.
You see, I don't really want to test the theory. I don't want to be kissed by Ronaldo.
Well,
Or,
look,
or
He
Ricardo.
should be the only one.
it's, let's just say I'm not comfortable with that level of intimacy yet. Buy me a dinner first.
All right, soon as we're out of this place, at Ronaldo's mansion, everyone gets in on the party.
Well, how about you send your simulacrum to touch the door? I mean,
He's been through enough, and he'd still be more useful if he doesn't explode, turn to stone, or turn into a frog. I think it's, he may have his uses. Opening these cursed doors is probably not one of them.
well, it's better him turning a frog than me. And quite frankly, I think you are narcissistic enough to kiss yourself, no?
You do have a point. But if Creek couldn't open the door, then what's to say the next person would just not turn into another frog? Actually, as we've seen, if that's all there is, you make a good point, Vokar, but still, I do think we should be using that rod more often. Ricardo? Yeah, I know.
Hey, don't tell me how to use my rod!
Well, now you've got 7. If anyone can share, it's you. Ricardo's like,
We did go through hell to get those pieces.
Ricardo's reaching out, and he's just like, takes a big gulp, and he's like, please just be a frog, 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 please, 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 please. And then he opens the door.
And he turns to a frog. But he opens the door. And inside there is this bone-dry storeroom that reeks of sulfur. 6 crates are stacked on a frayed rug in the center of the room. Atop the crates, 2 tiny creatures chant merrily, each barely a foot tall, with delicate wings and sparkling hair. A third creature dives through an open crate, occasionally surfacing to spit out a mouthful of sawdust. They seem like 3 pixies.
And Ricardo, since he has Ronaldo's knowledge, roll Arcana to see if he knows if pixies are generally malevolent or benign.
It depends on the pixies. You would know that.
What kind of pixies do they look like?
Hello.
Oh.
Who are you?
Hello.
We haven't received visits in a long time. This is me and my sisters. We like to play together. We've been investigating the crates in this room. I am Wenley, and this is Winley, and that is Wally.
Ricardo turns to look from his side eye to Ronaldo, oh, it's my turn. Oh, hello, I'm Ricardo, Marquis the Slod, sort of.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Oh, and we have a little frog as well. Oh, that's so cute.
Wait, I thought you said Ricardo didn't turn into a frog.
He did. He turned to a frog. Yes.
Oh.
Ricardo turned to a frog for sure.
We didn't kiss him.
Oh, well, I mean, I thought he said that he didn't turn into one. That's why
He did. He did.
Okay, well, I mean, Ronaldo would have kissed him. He's like, he sent him in there. He would have gotten him out of it.
Very well.
Nice.
So, what are you doing here? This place is very dangerous, you know? And the deeper you go, the worse it gets.
Well, we were tasked with, I seek danger wherever it may be, as a, badass adventuring type. It's like, volcanoes of the demons. It's just, can't get too dangerous for me. Yep.
I didn't understand anything you say. I've been.
I'm a treasure seeker of adventure, and so few beautiful little ladies, have adventure or treasure or just let me know. I'm here to help. He's like trying to like casually flex, but he doesn't know which pose looks like natural.
Well, I heard beautiful, so I guess he likes us. Is he flexing? Yes, seems that he is. How adorable. Well, I have to say, we try to live here, for a very long time, and we got locked here by the people with the masks. Since you're not wearing the masks, I assume you're not the people with the mask. So in this case, let's get the hell out of here.
Sisters, and the three pixies just fly above you, and they start to run off this place. Hey, where are you going? And as they're running down the hallway, the last one of them, which was introduced to you as Wally, turns around and just goes blowing raspberries towards you, and the three of them fly out and disappears.
Ricardo like turns around and he acts as if like he's catching a kiss. Oh.
And they leave and they just run away, apparently being imprisoned in here for quite some time. Now, as Ricardo entered this room, Ricardo, you found something in here that is not every day you find in a D&D dungeon. You found a box full of fireworks.
Whoa.
Intact fireworks.
Well, hey.
Yes. You can probably blow them up. And inside this place, these are very good quality fireworks. Like, you can see the paper tubes of gray powder. They have been here neglected, sitting in these crates for probably centuries. And they seem intact.
Guys, check this out. Wow. Put that in your bag of holding. Who knows when we might, cause some shenanigans in this awful place. And if not, hey, there's another party at the mansion. Set those off. Little pixie fireworks. That's fantastic. He's going to start shoving them into his bag of holding.
Very well. Very well.
Anything else around here? Just rifle through the sawdust? I assume there's nothing.
That's it.
Excellent.
And with that, you've cleaned this room. The pixies that prepared these fireworks, assuming they were the ones who prepared these fireworks, left that crate intact for you, Ricardo, and now you have something to remember them by.
Excellent. Yes, I'm calling it the box of pixie fireworks.
Very well. A whole crate you can add.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. And
wonderful. I can't wait. That's got to be used at just the right time.
That's wild.
Very well. And Creek, what would you like to do as you're still outside? How long does that spell last, Creek? Is an hour, right?
Yes.
10 minutes?
Actually, let me double check. I think it's 10 minutes or an hour.
If it's 10 minutes, it's gone.
Yep, it's 10 minutes. It's gone.
Very well. Very well, Creek. What would you like to do?
Then I will cast a different spell on me since it's gone. I would cast Greater Invisibility. Actually,
hang on, real quick. What was the name of the three pixies again?
Wenley, Winley and Wally.
Thank you.
I changed my mind before I do that. Could I cast Pass Without Trace instead?
Very well. Remind me the radius is 15?
It's 30-foot
30.
radius.
Very well. All right. So if that, Creek, you cast Pass Without a Trace. Let me put here 30-foot aura around you so you know. There you go.
Can I stealth this door opening?
Sure. There's a glyph on this door as well.
Yeah, can you?
I open the door quietly.
Oh,
Very
no,
well.
No, come back it up,
And-
back it up.
As you touch the door, all three of you can roll a dex saving throw.
Oh,
Here's
I
the
was
next-
backing up. Why?
And that's 19 points of fire damage as the door opens, but not before blowing up on your face.
Oh, I'm
And-
resistant to fire.
Excellent. So you take 10 points. Ronaldo, Ricardo, you both
How much
pass.
do you get?
I would take 5, right? Because I'm also naturally resistant aside from passing.
Yes, that is correct. Let me give you 5 back.
What's the damage again?
Ronaldo, Ricardo, are you resistant to fire?
Ronaldo is, not Ricardo.
Okay, so Ronaldo takes 5. And Ricardo
Wasn't
takes.
Ricardo created after we got the resistance for the whole party?
Yeah, he should
Yes,
copy your resistance.
much after.
Then he should.
Right, so he should resistance.
You should
then.
get your resistance. Yeah.
Oh,
What was that?
Sorry, I just saw something and I just saw a gif come up and I started pissing myself laughing. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it seems
I'm
that
sorry.
the weak spot of Lichdom is Ricardo. Is Ricardo's lack of resistances.
Alrighty.
And all right, so if that he takes 5. And
stealth my way in.
And I'll describe what is in this room to you. It's a greenish, viscous slime that covers the floor and walls of this bare room. In the middle lies a single decomposing corpse in blue robes and a brass mask. You've seen this type of slime before. This is a hazardous green slime. It's an acidic slime that devours flesh and any organic material and metal that gets in touch with it. It's bright green and it's wet and it's sticky and it clings to the walls, the floors, and the ceiling in patches. And it has blind side and it drops on you when you enter rooms and things like that, and will dissolve your bones quite quickly. It's a very powerful asset. So, I mean, if you want to preserve your bodies intact, you might not want to get inside this room. However, as I say that, I have to say, right there at the end of the room, Creek, in a corner, covered by slimes, you see something magical. As you look at it, that looks like something. Is that a harp? Oh, Creek, look at that beauty. Look at that beautiful harp.
Ooh.
I mean, Creek.
I know what I must do.
Deal.
I know what I must do, guys.
Straight from the Blarney Stone. A legendary harp was was once crafted for Creek, the Bard Lich. He was a man of many songs and treasures, and he found this ancient harp in a dungeon after a mirror demon was defeated. And so went his legacy throughout the days of all liches. In his qualms to defeat Vecna, the harp was the secret of it all. And this is his story. Creek.
All right.
You get inspiration for that, Lich Tim. Get inspiration. Very well.
I got this. What I'm gonna do, Legend, I'm gonna cast invulnerability on myself again.
Do you have the spell slot?
I had Boon a spell recall when I cast the first time.
Very well. All right.
I stuff my metal, anything metal, in my bag of holding. And I walk in there.
Excellent.
And when I get in there,
yeah.
I look at the robes and take the robes.
The robes are dissolving as you pull it out. The robes fall into the ground. Now, Creek, you're carrying your stuff with you, while your body is invulnerable to damage. Your stuff is not. And the moment you enter the room, all the slime that is on the ceiling start to fall on top of you, and start to dissolve your clothes, your hat, and any non-magical item that you have on you.
You would have known that?
I
he would.
My bag of holding, my metal, like
Yeah.
my studded leather and all that.
Okay, very well. So, it is dissolving your clothes, though, unless you're telling me you entered the room naked, which I don't remember. I don't recall you saying that, but yes.
No, I'll be naked. I'll be naked then. Don't worry. I my clothes melt, except my sombrero. I would put my sombrero away. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Very well, Creek. You put your sombrero away, and the slime starts to dissolve your clothes, and dissolves through your clothes until you reach the harp. There's nothing else in this room that you can touch that is not being dissolved. Even when you touch the brass mask, you realize the brass mask's falling apart from the slime. When you get at the end of the room, you find this beautiful harp that you look, and it seems that perhaps it belonged to this creature that died in this room, probably consumed by the slime. And Creek, you can cast Identify if you want to discover what kind of harp this is.
Yeah, I can cast Identify. I have that with Mystic Conflux.
Very well.
Can I at least leave the room first and shake all the acid out?
Absolutely. You
So
can.
please move out of the way as you see this naked skeleton walk out.
So Ricardo Ronaldo, I mean, it's a naked skeleton with a bag of holding and carrying a musical instrument on each hand, a harp and his lute, and he comes out of this room. And I mean, you've seen a bit too much of Creek, let's just put it this way.
Nothing we ain't seen before.
It's like when I went into Sharon's stomach.
And
oh yeah, we've seen that. Yeah, we've already seen this. Naked Creek.
Mitch lathered me up.
yes, you've seen a bit
That
too
was
much of
worse.
Creek. Yes.
I've already seen Slimed Creek. I don't need to see that again. Creek, that harp. That's magnificent. I don't think I have anything like that in even my collection. Where do you suppose it's come from?
Well, before I identify, actually, Legend is my first order of business. Can I shake all the slime off me? And then can I use Nalzor's marvelous pigments to like paint clothes on me? I'm gonna show in the off character what I'm gonna look like.
Sure, by all
I'm gonna
means.
look like that. I'm gonna paint my clothes on
you
me.
gotta paint them on a surface first,
No.
and then you can take them and put it on.
All right. I'll take all the slime off me.
Very
Paint
well.
myself clothes like in the off character.
And Ricardo Ronaldo, you see Creek opening this box that reads Acme, and he gets the ink and he paints on the ground some clothes, and suddenly he pulls new clothes. And as you scrape out all the did someone drop?
Yeah, Liz Doom said he'll be back.
All right. And as
yeah, who dropped? Midge dropped.
Midge drop. All right. And Craig takes these clothes and he's ready to dance again with his new clothes. And I have to say, as Volkar turns the corner, he says, "Oh dear God! Oh no! Oh, Creek, you take this job too seriously. Seriously, I mean, it's too much information right now for me to know that the carpet matched the drapes. I don't want to know, Creek. I really don't want to know."
You mean bald?
Look, I painted new clothes on. We'll get some afterwards. And I put my sombrero back on. And I says, I found this cool harp. After scraping off the slime, I want to take some time to identify it.
All right. Oh my God, what he would do for a musical instrument. Oh. And the Volkar.
Ronaldo's like in full dramatic character for the Evening Glory. What he would do for art. I understand completely, Creek.
Why, Vokar? Are you jealous? Do you want to sign it?
Volkar already turned his back and went away. And
When it can't identify on it and take a minute.
very well. The name of that is an Olymp harp. Olymp harp.
Wait, how do you spell that?
I put it in the chat.
You put it in the
Olive harp.
Oh, wow.
It's a legendary harp. And with that, any other adventure that would have come near would probably not have survived the trip to get that harp. Or they would have cast Mage Hand. Which probably had saved you a few clothes. But
trial to earn the harp, and he made it.
And I can just paint myself clothes.
Yes, that is true. Although that paint doesn't last forever. And
doesn't last a stiff rain.
And with that, let's go back to the south corner of this dungeon. As Lichdom, Red Mage, and Razov had opened a room where more of this weird cultists, this look like ghosts wearing masks, continue to sing and summon something. Lichdom, what would you like to do? Since you are the one closer to the door.
Let's follow up with the 7th level fireball.
7th level fireball, excellent. Not holding back at all. Very well. You get counterspell by the old guy that is in the middle of the room.
Well, then I'm gonna counterspell him back.
Very well. What is the
7th
level?
Counterspell.
Excellent. Your 7th level counterspell failed because he cast the 9th level counterspell. So you gotta roll a intelligence check. DC 19.
DC 19. I
Yes.
have an inspiration from my. Well, that's definitely getting used now. Wow, that was so bad.
I give my inspiration.
You attempt to. You are on the other side of the dungeon.
Do I have a
Lichdom.
lucky? I don't. I do have a lucky. He's
You
not
do
getting
have
away
lucky.
with this.
Very well.
Hey, I'm using my 2nd lucky. He's not getting away with this. These last lucky, these darn meddling mages. Wow. Oh my god.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, that's how it goes.
I'll use my inspiration.
For
Is
the
it-
lulz.
Cyril, you're giving inspiration to Lich Doom?
Yeah.
Very well. Let's see if your inspiration is what he needed to pass. Nope. You know what, Crick? At this point, you might as well give him your inspiration if you want
Let's
to.
go. Let's go.
As he's going through an existential crisis.
You meddling
Let's see how
kids.
many times he can fail this check. Now I'm curious.
Let's go.
All right, there you go. All you needed was some Creek inspiration, and you've managed to counterspell his counterspell, and your fireball goes through. In the best 2014 shenanigan counterspell, and
he's going through all these frustrated thoughts, but then there's a silence, and he hears Creek's voice. It's the music. It's in the music, Lich Doom.
I can hear the harp from all the way over here.
Harp and fire are the same. We are one.
and well, as you burn through, the same that happened to the previous ones happened to these ones. The difference is that there is one different mask, the mask of the guy that was in the center of the room. There was a mask and a sort of metal necklace, and they seem to be. There are also drums in this place. The mask of the guy that was in the center is made of gold, and you also find a little statue atop a ziggurat, a mini ziggurat. That stands to the east of this room.
Is it a goat statue?
And it's not a goat. No, it's not a goat. You can roll a religion check. It's a pretty high religion check, but you can roll.
Boom. I'm feeling holy.
No, that you have no idea what this statue is of. You, as you are looking around, and you look this miniature of this ziggurat, something particularly interesting happens. Amid the drummers and the wooden throne and the wares that are all burned on the ground, the midnight-hued robes. There was the one in the middle that had the winter white hair that was coming from behind the fanciful helm. In between all the remains of their bodies, you start to find these little pieces, like little golden flakes, that looks like pieces of puzzle that you can put together. And as you start to put together them, they form into what seems to be a small image. You can't really tell what it is yet, but it seems to be the image of someone's face or an expression. Also, you think the helm that the one in the center, the golden helm that the one in the center was using, is magical.
Can I cast Identify on it?
Yes.
Boom.
Yes, you were right. There is a helm of telepathy.
Ooh. Goated.
You also find in this room, in the bodies, in the 6 tunics, there is a little pouch with 10 gold pieces in each one of them. You find 6 more of these masks made of brass. 3 potions of healing, greater.
Nice.
Nice. And yeah, and you have the helm And I think that's and that's it. That's all you find in this room. And you have the statuette and the little ziggurat that seem to be like a miniature of the ziggurat you are in. And the statuette of this god that is right on top of the miniature ziggurat. It's almost as if it's like some sort of puzzle box that you haven't figured out yet how to open.
Okay. That's the statue is the puzzle box, right?
The statue that is on top of a ziggurat, so it's like a little statue of a god standing on top of a pyramid, and it's like a miniature of the place you are in, and you don't know who the god is, and you don't know much about the ziggurat and the pyramid, but it looks like some sort of puzzle box, and you haven't figured out how to open it. But you can roll an intelligence check.
God, such bad rolls.
Yeah, you really have no clue how to open this.
'Tis a puzzle box. Arg.
Very well. As you look, do we have Midge back? No, not yet.
Midge actually left for the session. They gave their starter patty.
Oh, all right. Okay. Very well. And Drazov, Cyril, anything you would like to see here or do?
Yeah. Necrolumpa would like to investigate the cage that the treasure is in.
Very well. And there's absolutely no trap in it, but the treasure is covered in honey that is dripping from the beehive above.
Gotcha.
So all the coins are sticky.
And the cage is locked, or
no, you can just open and grab whatever is inside.
Oh. All right. Well, she's gonna open the doors of the cage, put the portable hole on the ground in front of the pile of treasure, conjure a mage hand, and have it just start pushing all of that sticky money into the hole.
Very well.
Bit by bit.
Very well, and you can you drag all that sticky money inside, and there is about 1,000 gold pieces in there. At least 10 gems there you estimate are worth about 1,000 gold pieces each, and there's about 400 silver pieces in the middle of that. No, it's 5,000 gold pieces. Sorry, 5,000 gold pieces, 400 silver pieces. I mixed it up in the middle of the gold, and 10 gems worth about 1,000 gold pieces each, and a necklace that is probably worth about 150 gold pieces. And I think that's it. That's all, and it's always sticky.
All sticky with honey.
Yes.
All right. Then once that's all in the hole, she's gonna. How high up is the beehive? Like the top of it?
It's stuck to the ceiling, so that's about 15 feet high.
Okay. So once that's done, she's gonna reposition the portable hole so that it's directly below the beehive, and then cast lightning lure to come on, cast thing. There we go. To try and rip it off the ceiling and just have it fall directly into the hole.
Very well. And now everything that is inside that portable hole is sticky. With very good quality honey, apparently.
And full of bees. Oh wait, no, I guess all the bees
The
already
bees
got
are
burned
dead.
up by Midge. Right. Anyway. yeah. So everything in the cage is now in the
Yes.
the hole.
The sticky hole. Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Very well. And Cyril, what would you like to do here? Cyril, you there?
Sorry, I was on mute. To be honest, nothing in particular. Drake or Necrolooper got what I was thinking, so I'll probably start heading back to the direction we came in search of the other two.
Very well. Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
So that room, Red Mage had gone through already, and wiped it out.
19.
But yeah, you don't find anything new there.
Let's keep going on my way up to find the others.
Real quick, is this a door here?
Yes, that has been
is
sealed
closed that
shut. Has been sealed shut by Creek.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right,
Yeah, stone shaped those.
I see.
And
All right.
And Cyril, there is a door there at that point in the hallway, and the glyph that was on that door seemed to have been used already because it faded away.
I'll open the door, so.
And as you do, you see a spiraling stairway made of stone going downwards. And as you find... Yes, go ahead.
No, go on.
Go ahead.
I'll use... No, I can't use message, sorry. I'll go and shout down the corridor, hey, Necroloop, Lich Doom, I seem to have found a staircase that's going down, question mark? Is it going down or up?
Good job, Cyril! Turns out you're not completely useless!
Well then, Bokar. I mean, I've been quite useful in this whole debacle, but alright.
That is true! I said you were not completely useless, which is a true statement.
Thank you. You haven't happened to seen Creek and Ronaldo, have you?
They were playing with slimes and Creek were doing some striptease, and when I got there they were kissing each other.
I'll stop you right there. You've said enough.
Things are getting weird between the two of them.
Maybe we leave the three of them together.
Yes.
No context.
Yeah, no context does not work well.
Things are getting really weird. And then I have Midge questioning if I'm a pimp. Well, it feels like it. So, great. You found a way downstairs. There's probably gonna have more trips and more stuff down. Are you guys done playing around, explorers and archaeologists here?
I think so. I don't think there's much more for us to do on this floor.
Very well. And Cyril, as all of you start to get around to go downstairs to the next level of this dungeon, I'll tell you what you encounter on the other side in our next session, as we will conclude this session here. For those of you who've been following us, and for those of you who've been watching us since for all this time, thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure having you here. If you haven't already, go to the message board in our YouTube channel. There is a giveaway there. Everybody can participate. There's a bunch of cool prizes. Click on the link there and you see the full list of prizes. I think it's also in the post. And you can use the secret code that we released tonight to get some extra entries, and it's a celebration of 1,000 subscribers, but we're almost reaching 2,000, and that's going to be awesome as well for all of you who have been subscribing to our channel. You're awesome. I'm sending inspiration to everybody, and thank you for watching us. Pleasure having you here, and good night, everybody. See you next week as we'll continue this story.